What did they tell you about branding? Well, here's an opportunity to pick the brain of an expert. Clement Oyinlola, the co-founder and head of operations of the Terra brand, Africa's fastest growing advertisement, marketing and consulting brand, is also the founder of Terra, an all-in-one online business platform. He's a marketing and sales guru with experience in creating digital products where he earned over 400,000 naira in his first month selling digital products. Be there when you register at www.chismsacademy.com/QLS2020.
All right, we are good to go. So, right now, I'm going to be inviting Pastor Clement Oyinlola. Finally. All right. Good afternoon, everybody. Welcome to another section of Quantum Summit. Today, we have in the house Mr. Clement Oyinlola. Ladies and gentlemen, please put our hands for Mr. Clement. He is a sales guru and a business owner. Today, he's going to show us how we are going to use the sales strategies he has used in his business, which are tested and trusted to grow our business. It's worthy to note that Mr. Clement Oyinlola is the co-founder and head of operations of the Terra brand, also known as the Terabyte. It's Africa's fastest growing advertisement, marketing, and brand consulting firm. And the lead trainer, he's the lead trainer at Trade Terra, a beta trader forest community, which Terabyte is hosted in. And he's also the founder of Terra, an all-in-one online business platform. He's a marketing and sales guru with experience in creating digital products, where he earned more than 400K in his first month of selling. Please, with a round of applause, help me welcome Pastor Clement Oyinlola. So you are on to speak right now.
Good afternoon, everyone.
Good afternoon, sir. You're welcome.
Okay, I appreciate this privilege. I am so excited right now. Super excited, actually. It's a privilege for me to be here, and I do not take this opportunity for granted at all, at all, at all. I'm grateful for this privilege. I'm grateful for this opportunity. All right, so, okay, I think we can go straight to the meeting. I believe we can all go straight to it now. Okay, I don't know how many minutes I have, but I want to believe can go on and on and on and on.
Yes, sir. You are free
I
to go. You are
believe,
free to go, sir. We have between 45 minutes to 1 hour.
awesome, 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 awesome. All right, guys. Okay. I was given a topic, community building, an effective tool for brand development, and okay, I believe everyone here is either involved in a business or is looking to get something started. Yeah, I believe we are either here to have we are either here with our business or we are here to build something for ourselves, something unique, something different, something significant, something remarkable, something that will set that will last the test of time, something that will thrive on the long run. And first of all, I am not here to give us uh, everything you must have read or heard or watched on Google, on YouTube, on Facebook, because all those things are easily available on Google. So there's no point for me coming here to repeat what you can easily go and up on Google once again to you. So I'm going to simply, I told myself this morning that I don't want to come up with all these 5 steps to do this, 5 ways to do that, and all these things that people are almost familiar with. I want to give us something practical, something that I've actually tested. I'm not a fan of theory. I'm a fan of practical. I don't like when I repeat what somebody else has repeated when I've not even tested it. I've not even put it into practice. So I like to do my thing practically. I like to, before I teach something, I must have first of all practice it when I did a training about 3 or 4 months ago. Was it 4 months now? That was in March. Excuse me. When I did a training then on um, Facebook marketing, I told myself that I'm not going to do a training on Facebook marketing until I run Facebook ads myself. And I tested what I was going to teach. I practiced what I was going to teach. I saw the loopholes. I saw the errors. I saw the mistakes. I saw the challenges. So I know what to tackle. I know what to put my focus on. The same thing here. I'm so glad when I saw the thing I was given, community building, an effective tool to brand development. And so I am not here to give us 5 ways to build a community, 10 ways to build a community. I'm here to just tell a story. Let me just put it that way. I'm here to tell a story. I'm here to tell a story of how I've been able to do things and how it has worked out for me, my failures, my challenges, the stresses involved, the frustrations, and the celebrations, the wins. Yeah, and coincidentally, July um, when the terabyte is celebrating first year in existence, first year in operations, coincidentally, and I'm so excited. It's one of the things that's making July awesome for me. It's not been easy trying to build a brand for. I started business way back in 2013, and I started getting serious with business in 2015, but nothing significant happened until 2017. So from 2017 to now, I've learned a lot of things, and it has been an awesome journey. So let us just go straight to the point. Community building. Community building. We can divide this thing into three parts. What community building, why is community building important to your branding or your brand development, and how can you maximize or how can you utilize community building to your brand development. Now, first thing we must all know, and I believe we have all heard about it, we have all read about it. First thing we must put in mind and bear in mind that um, business involves people. Business involves people. Business revolves around people. There's nothing you want to do in this life that does not revolve around people. There's nothing you want to do in this world that will not involve people. If you want to scam anybody, you scam people. You don't scam, yeah, you don't scam animals. So there's nothing you want to do that does not involve people. You want to build a business, you need people. You want to build an organization, maybe an NGO, or you want to have a church or a mosque or anything, you need people. You want to build something that will last a test of time, you need people. So, and the thing is about people is that when people come together with a unified purpose, with a single vision. Let me put it that way. When people come together with a single vision, a singular vision, and they are all united, they are united. Let me put it that way. They are all united. Now it becomes difficult for them to be stopped. They become unstoppable. I don't know if you remember. I'm just going to use this example. The example of the people that came together in the scripture that wanted to build a tower that reaches to the top of heaven. Even God Himself acknowledged the fact that there is nothing a man, a set of people come together to do. There's nothing they come together to do that they are united in purpose that they cannot achieve. So that means when people come together with a unified purpose, they can achieve anything. They can do anything. Anything is possible. Now, the truth of the matter is this: when you come together with like mind, anything is achievable. Anything is achievable. I have done this twice, at least twice, and I've seen how it all play out. Now, community building is all about building people that believe in your vision, that believe in your goals, that believe in your dreams, that believe in what your core values. You share the same core values. You have similar dreams, and you believe in the same vision, and you've decided to run the race together. That is that is what makes up a community, a society. A community, of course, there are different people with different personalities. People are different. People have different personalities. We see some people don't eat spaghetti. Some people don't eat Some people don't eat beans. Some people don't drink Five Alive. Some people don't. But you can see how the same set of people come together for one purpose, and they are all united for that singular purpose. In Nigeria now, all over the world now, there are some things that unite people together. One of them is football. You will see guys who don't know each other from anywhere. They come together in a viewing center. They just finish a match, and you see these guys talk for the next 1 hour, for the next 2 hours on the football match they just finished watching, arguing, debating, mind sharing, and all sorts. They are united for that moment on football. Now, the same thing with other things as well. Music is also a common ground for people to build a community. If you build a community around music, you will see a lot of people who come together because of the music that you have created as the common ground for them. If you go to Instagram, you see some people who would open a page. They would name the page Messi, Lionel Messi fans. And people would come together. They would follow the page because there is a common ground for that page, which is Lionel Messi. Everybody wants to know about him. They want to know how he's doing it. They want to celebrate with him. They want to get associated with him one way or the other. So that's the common ground for them. That is the community. I don't know if I get the examples I'm pointing out. A place where you bring people together now. If you build an estate, you build an estate now, and you need people to come and live in it. Now, people will come and live in the estate if there is a common ground, and the common ground will be security. There is good security in that estate. There is good power supply in that estate, and everything in that estate is looking okay. That's the common ground for that community. Now, when it comes to your business, you don't need people who would come to your business today and just tomorrow decide that they are done with your business. You need people who will actually come with you and build what you are building together with you. And that is why your vision is very important. You need people who actually believe your vision. You need people who believe strongly in your vision. Now, that is a community. Let me give an example of my first community that I built in 2017. I started a business back then in 2017, and I needed investors, and I knew that I could not do this by myself. I could not do this alone. So I put together a team of people. I think we were 7 or 8 then. Oh, that was not even the first community. The first community I ever built was not really a community like that, but let me just call it team instead of community. Community sounds can talk about 10 people, 15 people, right? But I'm talking about 10. Even the both of them are very, very similar. Yeah, community is made up of smaller teams, and a team is very, very large. When you're talking about if a community, you're talking about hundreds of thousands of people, Lagos community, Ikorodu community, and all of that. But when you talk about team, you talk about a smaller group of people. So let me just use the word team for the sake of anything, even though they all mean the same thing and they all point towards the same thing. All right, so um, the first team I ever built was 2015, I think, 2015, 2016. That was when I just transferred from my former department, that was engineering. I'm a graduate of OAU. Let me permit me to point that out. So I entered OAU in 2012. I spent 3 years in engineering before I left, and I went to economics in 2015, I went to the economics department. So I finished from economics department last December. Yeah. So when I moved to economics in 2015, 2016, I told myself that I am going to do business while I'm staying in this department. I'm not here to just read books and get out of this campus. I'm here to read books, and I'm here to build a business. So I put together 7 people. All the 7 of them are all my classmates. 7 people, and I told them that we should build something. The name we gave ourselves then was Hybrid Network. Hybrid Network. So we came together. The goal was to build a business together as a team. So the business we built then is quite funny. We were selling prawn crackers. Yeah, in the last, you want to laugh. We were selling prawn crackers, and for a few months we were selling the prawn crackers. We all worked together. We all did everything together. We all sold together. There was a particular time there was a conference at one of the biggest hall on campus, Ojibwa Hall, and this conference always is an annual event, so it's always filled up. So we decided that okay, this event is coming up. Let us take advantage of this event. Let us um let us have a large production and take it to the event and book a stand and sell out all our inventory. So we fried the whole day. We were frying prawn crackers. It's not an easy job. The whole day we were frying prawn crackers. We're frying prawn crackers, and about one Ghana must go. One the biggest size of Ghana must go was filled up, and we took everything. We took it to the hall, and we sold out. Now, how did we sell? One person did not sell it. We all divided ourselves. Some people went to the stairs. Some people went inside the hall. Some people were walking about at the premises. We did it together as a team. So someone stayed with the other groups. Some people were walking around. Some people were convincing people to come and check out what we're selling. So we did it as a team. We did it together. Now that may sound ridiculous. That may sound a little bit funny. It may sound a little bit small. That okay, this is not what we are talking about here. We're talking about building something big, something global. See, if you cannot manage small things, you cannot manage a large community. That is the truth. If you cannot manage small things, you cannot manage large community. I put together the team of 7 people, and we all work together with synergy. We work together as a team. We did everything together. We made sure that everybody knows their responsibility. We made sure that everybody knows what they are meant to do per time. And we did everything together. And we have to disband the team at some point because the profit we were realizing from the business was very, very small and very, very little. Like it was too ridiculous. If it was one person that was selling, it's something you can still it's not even advisable for one person, except you have other things you are doing. So don't let us dwell on that. The lesson here is that that was the first community I built, and we managed it well, and we disbanded ourselves about maybe 4 months or 5 months later. Then after that, it was when I built another team of people. This time around, where it's also a team of sales guys. They were working with me as sales personnel. I just opened the business then, and then I needed people to help me sell. So I posted the advert out that I'm looking for salespeople, and a lot of people applied, and they all came together, and they came to my office then on campus, and I had a meeting with all of them. I shared the vision with them, I shared the goal with them, I shared the main thing we are meant to do. I give them the task ahead, and it went for 1 year, and that was the first business that made me my first 1M in a year as a student. So I built that in 1 year. I made about 2 million naira in 1 year, and by the end of the year, I lost all my investment and everything went bad. So that's a story for another day. Okay, the point I'm trying to put out here is that I was able to build another team of people who also believe in the vision. Now, your team cannot progress if your guys don't believe in the vision you are running with. If they do not believe in the vision you are running with, you are likely going to be forced to close down, or you'll be slowed down. Either close down or you're slowed down. So, and you don't want any of the two to happen to your business, right? You want something that would make you progress, something that would make you uh, move forward and move faster. So that's why you have to be careful with your thing. And everything I've been talking about since morning is pointing to the fact that your vision is very, very important in building your team. Your team must believe in your vision. Now, Terabyte, the Terra brand, which we are celebrating our first year this month, is my third community, not counting some other smaller ones, because I also have a team of people who reach out to the less privileged together. We do What Smiles Day every year. This year will be the fourth What Smiles Day that we are going to do in October. There's also a community, there's also a team of people that work with me in that sense. So I don't want to count all those. Let me just count. Let me just. Let me just. Okay. Let me just move on. All right. So as I was saying, um, excuse me, I'm trying to remember where I was. Where I was. Okay. I saw a message from someone, so I got distracted. Sorry about that. Um, yes, terabyte, terabyte. Yeah. Okay. We started terabyte in July last year, and the goal was to create a traditional organic platform for people to send out their advert at an affordable rate. At an affordable rate. And we started back then in OAU last year. We started back in OAU last year, and it was just myself and my best friend, Delapo. We started together. It was very funny how we started Terabyte. I already said at the beginning that I'm here to tell a story. So as I'm saying the story, I would advise, and I'm going to point out by myself. I'm going to point out the lessons from everything I'm saying. So the way we started Terabyte was very funny in a way. We were in my room then, and both of us were broke. You know, I was in serious debt. Like I was in serious debt. I said earlier that the business I did in 2017 that generated 2 million naira in a year. I lost all the investment in like 3 months. So by December 2017, I was in serious debt. By January 2018, sorry, what am I saying? By December 2018, oh God, yeah, by December 2018, I was in serious debt. Then by January last year, yeah, I used the whole of last year for paying debt, and I'm almost done with the debt now, so I'm fine. Don't worry, I'm doing well. So that last year, July last year, middle of last year, this time last year, I was in serious debt. I was in this debt was serious debt. So and I was very, very broke, flat broke, and there was no stream of income like that per se, and everything is looking bleak. And I was just coming out of depression during that period because I was depressed for like the first quarter of last year, and then towards the second quarter of last year, I was really depressed because how do I intend to pay off this huge debt? And everything was looking discouraging. So the rapper was in my room then, and we're like, guy, I'm tired of this broke living. You know, you know. So we walked out of the room. We went to the field where some guys were playing football, and we were just talking about, okay, what are the things you can actually do that can actually make money for you as a student, and considering the fact that the labor market is so saturated and the chances of getting a job is not even promising. So I'm not a first class student, yeah. So I was not even considering looking for a job. Looking for a job was never my thing. I don't like looking for jobs. And yeah, I have a job. Let me point that out. I have a job right now, but I did not look for the job. Yeah, I did not look for the job. That's a story for another day also. The job was offered to me basically. Um, so I told myself that okay, we were discussing that how what can we do, and we realized that okay, WhatsApp is there. We can actually utilize WhatsApp and create an organic platform for people to send out their hardware. But before we can do that effectively and efficiently, we need we need um, people to work with us. So that was when we started in OAU. We started about 40 students in OAU or 50 students in OAU. I had a meeting with all of them on WhatsApp, and we talked about the vision. They asked questions, and if you want to build a thing, let me say this very quickly. If you want to build a thing, be very clear about the vision. Be very clear about the difference between being clear about your vision and a full grasp of your vision. Now, visions are such that they are dynamic. Oh, okay. Goals are such that they are dynamic. Visions are at the end point. Be clear about where you are going. Don't put people together and be telling them that, guys, we don't know where we are going, no, but we know we are going somewhere. That does not make any sense. Seriously, don't be clear about your goal, about your vision. Know what you want to do. Know where you are going. One thing I knew then was that I want to build Africa's fastest growing. That was how I put down the vision. I want to build Africa's fastest growing advertising, marketing, and brand consulting firm. That was all I knew that I wanted to do. If I'm going to build something, I don't want to build something that is insignificant. I don't want to build something that is too tiny, that is not relevant in the next 10 years. I want to build something that would be relevant, that would be significant, and that would stand the test of time. and generations to come. So I told myself that if I'm going to build Terabyte, I'm going to build Terabyte to become Africa's number one and fastest growing. You know, that was just the vision. We want to be the fastest growing. So we put together a set of people in July, and we by August we had a complete team. I explained the vision to all of them. I told them this is where we are going. We are the fastest, And when you're talking about your vision to people, be convinced about your vision. Don't. I don't know if you're getting my point. Be convinced about your vision. Don't tell people that this is the vision, but I'm trying to believe in the vision. That does not make any sense to you. Have you seen a pilot that wants to take you to the US and is telling you that I know we are going to the US, but I'm still, even if you are even if you are learning and you are learning on the go, be confident about what you know. Be confident about what you know. Steve Harris would say that make your big bold claim. That's how they call it, big bold claim. Make your big bold claim. Let people know the little you know. Be confident about it, and be ready and be willing to learn on the job. Now that's the difference between I've forgotten what the right word to use right now. There's a difference between learning before you do the job and learning on the job. If you are going to build a community, you have to be ready to learn on the job. You know why? You are dealing with people. You are not dealing with robots. You are not dealing with machines. You are dealing with people. I've learned a lot of things from building Terabyte. This month, one of our managers had to resign, and it was not a palatable experience. What happened? What happened was very simple. We had a project we are running, and uh, it, 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 we had an agreement before we start that your campus gets a percentage of whatever sales come in. And our campus had one of the lowest sales, but she was demanding for more than their sales, and which does not make any sense. Like seriously, it does not make any sense. And a lot of things came up. A lot of people started saying some things, and it was getting to me at some point. But then I have to tell myself that, guy, you are dealing with people. People will always be different. You have a team of 100 people. You don't want to know the number of people I'm working with in Terabyte. Terabyte currently is in 17 campuses, and each campus has nothing less than 50 people working there in each campus. So that means I'm working with nothing less than 500 people every single day. Every single day, 500 people. You don't want to imagine how my WhatsApp looks like. People feel that I intentionally don't reply messages on WhatsApp, but they don't understand the fact that my business runs primarily on WhatsApp, and I get the number of messages I get every day. Sometimes my phone, for the last 2 months or 3 months now, my phone has been on constant do not disturb mode, because I can't let messages keep coming in all the time, and I need my data to be on because I use my phone for a lot of internet activity, but I can't keep getting distracted every minute because I am running a business on WhatsApp. I have other things I do. I have other businesses I do. It's not as if I'm not taking my business seriously. I have appointed managers across all the 17 campuses that are all overseeing the activities in all the 17 campuses. So I check for daily reports, I check for weekly reports, and I check for monthly reports. And whenever my attention is needed, I respond. Do you understand? Now, I'm going to talk about all that very, very quickly. But I need you to understand something, that you have to be clear about your vision, and you have to be convinced about your vision. Those two things are very, very important, because what will make people believe in your vision is the fact that this guy is convinced about what he's doing. There's nothing you can tell him that will change his mind. All right. Let me quickly say this. In when we started in July, and I managed OAU for throughout last year up to February this year, I think. Yeah, throughout last year up to February this year, if I'm not mistaken. So I managed OAU team for about 6 months before I handed it over to someone to manage while we expanded to other campuses. And while I was managing OAU campus, I realized that, okay, people are different. People have different things they want. Some people are on the team because they believe in your vision. Now, I want you to note this part as well. Some people are within your community or within your team because they believe in the vision that you are running with, and they are ready to go with you all the way. Yes, you have people like that. You have people who join you not because of the money they are going to get. You have people who join you not because of the benefit they are going to get. You have people who join you not because of the things they would get from you, but because they believe in the vision, and they are ready to run the vision with you. There are some people like that on your team. There are some people on your team, the second set of people on your team that will be on your team if you don't have a team yet. The first set are the best set of people to work with. These guys can go all the way for you because they believe in your vision. And of all my 17 managers that I have right now, all of them believe in the vision. Okay, don't let me say all of them, but I know of 15 of them that believe in the vision that we are running with. Okay, don't let me go to 15. Let me say 10. All right, I don't want to sound too perfect and all that, but I know 10 people who believe in the vision and are ready to run all the. So those guys make me sleep comfortably at night because I know that I have managers who believe in the vision. So if I am not on WhatsApp for the next 1 month, we are still going to keep generating sales and we are still going to keep moving. Those guys have their respective Instagram page, apart from the central Instagram page. And when I see what they post daily, I am always like, wow, I'm grateful to God for bringing this set of people to me. If you follow me on WhatsApp, you will know once in a while I do that on my status. I just feel blessed. I just feel blessed by having them around me. I am grateful to God for having them around me because they are just amazing. They are awesome. So the number one set of people are the best set of people you can have on your team. They believe in your vision and they are ready to go all the way with you. Now the second set of people are people who don't really believe in your vision, but they like you as a person. They like your personality. You're a fine boy, you're a pretty lady. They like to be attached to a fine boy. They like to be attached to a pretty woman. So they don't really believe in your vision, but they like you as a person. They like your kind of person. They've seen your passion and they just want to be attached to you. They've seen how passionate you are and they just want to be attached to you. They don't necessarily believe in your vision, but they just like you. Those are second set of people that you have on your team. The people will like you. I don't know if you are following, if you are getting what I'm saying. They just like you. They just believe in, excuse me, they don't necessarily believe in your vision, but they just like you as a person. Just like you, they like your person, they like your passion. Those are the second set of people on your team. Now, you see the second set of people on your team, man, they can easily be upgraded to number one. You know why? If somebody likes you, and they trust you for a period or a number of time, for a period of time, before you know it, they'll believe in your vision. It's just a matter of time. They will believe in your vision. It's just a matter of time. So that's the second set of people. Now you see the third set of people. Now, you see all these set of people I'm mentioning, you cannot do without them. Except you want to work with robots. You cannot do without them. The third set of people are the people who don't believe in your vision. They don't like you. They just want to see what you're doing and see if it is where they can stay or where they can just, let's just see what is happening there. Let's just see what is going on. Let's see what they are doing. They don't like you. They don't believe in your vision. They know that this guy, Clement, is doing something. As I was saying, sometimes when I post on my status and I drop my status that I have like 5 streams of income and that is apart from my job, in my mind, I'm like, some people will be like, this guy has come again, And when I launched I've not even launched it yet. I've not launched Communitera yet. I'm launching Communitera next week. When I posted on my status that I'm starting a new business this month, Communitera is an all-in-one business platform and all that. And it's going to be the best in Africa, Trust me, when I say it's going to be the best in Africa, I take it from me, it's going to be the best in Africa. All right, so I can imagine some people saying that, yeah, Clement are starting another business again. Let's go and look and let's go and see what he's about to do. Now, you are going to have people like that on your team. Again, what is this time? What is it doing this time? You are going to have those kind of people on your team. Now, you see those number 3 kind of people. Your goal is to make them like you. When they like you, they can believe in your vision. Now, when someone joins your team and he or she wants to just come and see what you are doing in quote. Not necessarily because they like you or they believe in your vision. They just want to come and see what you are up to, what you are doing. You don't push those people away because when they see the result of what you are doing, they see the potential in what you are doing. They will like your person. In no time, they will believe in your vision. So these are the first set of people you are going to have on your team. Now, the first set of people, hopefully that will be the last set of people on your team. I think if another one does not come to my head, the first set of people that you have on your team are the people who are just working to and fro. They don't have bearing, they don't have focus. They just hear that something is happening here and they just join. No, they don't even know you. They don't know you. They don't know your vision. They don't know that you are doing something. They just saw it somewhere and they just join. Yeah, those people are the ones that when people start disturbing the thing, those people are most likely the ones behind it. They just join randomly and then they start saying all sorts of things and they don't even know the purpose of where they are. They don't know what they are doing where they are. You can't do without those people on your team. You have them, but the first three people I mentioned on my team are people you need to take good care of. Those who just want to see what you're doing, make them like you, make them believe in your vision. Those who like you and are working with you because they like you, make them believe in your vision. When they all believe in your vision, your brand will grow. There's one thing I learned from Richard Branson. Excuse me, Richard Branson owns over 300 businesses. Richard Branson is the man behind Virgin Atlantic, Virgin Active, and anything Virgin Airways. Richard Branson is one behind it. He has over 300 businesses. Now, there is one thing I learned from him. If you have read his book, The Virgin Way, you will be able to relate with what I'm talking about. Richard Branson takes good care of his team. He treats his employees as though they were co-founders. Richard Branson treats his employees specially, respectfully, and the employees love him for that. And you see, you cannot take care of your team and your business will slow down. It's not possible. When you take care of your team will take care of your business. That's how it works. Trust me, that is how it works. I have seen it practically. I've experienced it practically. For the last 12 months, I've experienced it practically. There's one thing I tell myself. My clients are very important to me. Every client are important to me. But you see, the people who would respond to your client directly are your managers, not you. Right now, I'm talking to you right now. I'm here in a meeting right now with you guys. Sales are still generated in terabytes, and I'm not there. I'm not even involved. My own is to receive reports daily. The managers are the ones that would respond, that will react, that will be the first point of contact by your client, not you. So when you take care of your managers very, very well, when you take care of your team very, very well, the reason why I'm taking care of my team is not because I just like my team. Now, don't misquote me, don't misunderstand me. I'm trying to make a point right here. It's not because I love my team and I don't have something else to do, but because I know that if I take care of my team will take care of my clients. Can you see the chain reaction? Now, if my clients love my managers, my clients love me. Do you understand? So if you want your managers to handle your brand the way you will handle your brand, or if you want your team to handle your business the way you, the founder, will handle the business, treat your team not as employees but as partners, because they are actually your partners. Without them, you can't do what you are doing right now. That's the truth. I tell myself every day, and whenever I have the chance to address any of our reps across any of the campuses, I tell them that, guys, I'm being honest and I'm being sincere with you right now. Without you on this team, I can't do anything. That's the truth. I can't do anything. I can't do anything. And without the reps, the managers cannot do anything. Without the managers, there's no terabyte. Do you understand? So you have to make your team understand that without them, you are nothing. And you see, there is a thin line between appreciating your team and your team going out of the line, in the sense that when you start appreciating your team and one person from the team starts feeling like, okay, without us, they can't do anything. Without me, they can't do anything. If I'm not there, nothing can happen. Trust me, nobody is indispensable. Everybody is indispensable. Even you that you founded the business, you are dispensable. Now, that's the truth. That's the basic truth. But your goal as the founder or as the owner of the business is not to tell them that they are dispensable. Your goal is to treat them with respect, to treat them with sincerity, with integrity, with honesty. Let them understand that without them, you cannot survive. But the moment they start feeling, I'm saying this to all business owners, I'm saying this to all managers, I'm saying this to everybody who has a business, and I'm saying this to everybody who has a business, and you have something you are doing, you have something you are building. Now, you have to respect your team. You have to treat your team cautiously, courteously, respectfully, honestly, with integrity, with sincerity, with love, with care. But the moment one of them starts feeling like, okay, without me, our leader cannot do anything, that's when you start letting them understand that, fine, I respect you guys, I appreciate you guys, I celebrate you guys, but you can't take me for granted. You can't take me for granted. You cannot take me for granted. You have to make them understand that you cannot take me for granted. And one thing my team normally says about me is that I'm too gentle and I'm too calm. I'm too gentle. I'm too calm. And it got to me at some point last week when one of our managers was seriously giving me headaches and all that. It was one of the reasons why I made a post yesterday on my Instagram that if you want to build a business and you're not ready for the headache and the frustration, you are still joking. I was so bothered. That should be last week Friday. Yeah, last week Friday. Last week Friday, I was so bothered. My whole day was my last week Thursday and Friday. I was so bothered. I was so disturbed. It got to me really hard. I'm not the kind of person that gets angry anyhow. I like to keep my cool. I love to keep my calm. I like to stay gentle, day my day, day your day, I day my day. In as much as I do that, I also understand the part where you have to make people understand that, guy, you cannot just take me for granted. You just cannot take me for granted. You cannot take me for granted. I know my work. I know what I'm doing, and I have not in any way disrespected you. I have not in any way talked to you anyhow. I have not in any way done do something that does not make any sense to you. So you just cannot come from anywhere and take me for granted. You know, you as a leader, as a community builder, as a team builder, you need to know when to stand your ground and see when people start attacking my vision, I react. I react because my vision drives me in anything I do. My vision drives me. When people start attacking your vision, react. Don't let them take you for granted. Your vision is what is keeping everybody together. At the moment there is a misconception or there is a misunderstanding about the vision, you need to bring the team together, stand your ground, and let them know that, guys, we have a vision at hand and we have something we are running with. Yeah, and that is why you need your people to believe your vision. See, everything centers around vision. When they do not believe your vision, you need to work hard to make them believe your vision. Do you understand? So everything boils down to your vision, and expect all manner of people to join your team. You are the leader. You are to coordinate activities. You have to make sure that everybody understands their responsibilities and their roles. Currently, they are expanding to 7 campuses, and I don't even know them personally. Somebody is into we have a growth and recruitment manager, we have a community relations manager. The community relations manager handles activities within the team. The growth and recruitment manager handles activities outside the team. It brings in more people to the team. We keep expanding by the day. And we are Uganda is waiting for us right now. One of our reps from Uganda still messaged us yesterday that they are waiting for us to come and officially launch. Morocco is waiting for us. Sierra Leone is waiting for us. Ghana, those 4 African countries are waiting for us. We are just waiting. Our app is almost done. We are waiting for our app to be ready, and we are just going to explode and be everywhere. And we are just keeping calm right now, taking it slow and steady because our app is still under construction. And by August, we are going to be launching our app. So building a community as a round off, I would like to round off. I believe you have put something. Building a community is very, very, very important to the success of your business, to the success of your brand, because you need people to keep your brand alive. Your brand will not run on water. Your brand will not run on diesel. Your brand will run on people. Now, if your business does not require large number of people, your customers are your community. Your customers are your community. Yeah, I said something earlier that all right. I said something earlier that while they were talking about me, introducing me, that I made 400k, over 400k my first month in digital product. It's actually funny because I sold one product to 183 people in 2 weeks. You see, those 183 people are my community, and I do not joke with them because they are my customers. Are you getting what I'm saying now? If you don't have a team of people that you are building, that you are pushing a vision with, your customers are your community. Some people talk to their customers anyhow. Some people talk to their customers as if they are in the ranks of Bill Gates. Even Bill Gates do not take his customers for granted. You that you are still making 5k in a week, you are taking your customer for granted. What is your problem? Permit me to sound like that, but it's the truth. Some people do not know how to talk to customers. Some people do not. Customers are actually the one that will spend money to your account. Without your customers, you are not making any money. The 400k I made last month, I made it from people, and I made them understand that I do not take them for granted. I do not take them for granted. I respect you. I celebrate you. I appreciate you. You are my customer. I can't take you for granted. Why will I take you for granted? Your customers are your community. Find a way to make sure you are not bugging them. Find a way to make sure that you respect them. Find a way to keep giving them value. You see, your value will determine how valuable what you are offering will determine how much people will stay with you. People tell me every day that they always wait for me to post on my status because they want to learn something. My status is special to me. My Instagram page is special to me. I can't just post anyhow. I can't just post anything there. Whatever I post must be something that will be valuable to help your life. I did the thing on my WhatsApp status yesterday night, and it was awesome. See, little things matter when it comes to customer relationships, and that is you see. I'm trying to not go into something else. I'm trying to just keep everything in the same line of thought that we have started with. Now, you can build a community around your product in the sense that you have repeat customers. You have repeat customers that are just waiting in line for you to bring the new product. Apple currently has the whole world as their community because let them announce a new iPhone model today. People will line up. People will be on queue to buy the phone. That is their community. Apple has that community already. Who told you cannot? You are selling bags and shoes. Who told you cannot have a community for your consumers, for your customers? Who told you that you cannot give them a weekly tips on color combination, on shoes and belt combination, on jacket, bag combination? Who told you cannot educate them in the line of bags and shoes? Why do you have to sell the same way everybody else is selling? Why? I told myself that there's no business I do that I will not succeed in. You know why? Because I will not do the way people are doing it. I will look for a different way to do it because if I'm going to buy from you, there has to be a reason that will make me buy from you apart from the fact that you have a nice product. You have a nice product. What next? What else do you have apart from a nice product? There are so many nice products everywhere. There are so many people selling sneakers. There are so many people selling the same kind of sneakers you have. And I have some people that will even sell it cheaper. But the truth of the matter is that I have bought something more expensive from a certain set of people, while from other set of people it is cheaper, and I know them that it is cheaper there. But I would rather buy from the more expensive person because there is something else I am getting apart from the product. Apart from the product, there is something else I am getting. What else are you offering your customers apart from your product? They are your community. Feed them daily. Give them food daily. Give them their daily bread. Let them feed from you every single day. Let them know that this guy is not just selling shoes. I have a lady, she spent close to 1 hour in my office last year. Was it last year? Yes. Was it last year or early this year? I think it was early this year. Early this year. She came to my office and she spent close to 1 hour, more than 1 hour, I think, in my office. We were brainstorming. All she sells was books. She sells books. All these books by John Maxwell, Richard Branson, Brian Tracy, all these books and all. That's what she sells. She came to my office and she was like, how can she do better than what she's doing? And I told her that there's nothing wrong if you build a community around your customers, people buying your books. There's nothing wrong when you are selling books and you have a book club. There's nothing wrong when you are selling a book and you have a book review every month. You are selling shoes, you are selling bags. A lot of people don't know how to combine bags with clothes, with shoes. Why not educate them? When I buy from you, let me know that for this 1 month that I bought something from you, I'm going to be getting tips on how to combine my shirt. If I buy a suit from you, even though I don't wear suits, don't laugh at that. When I buy a suit from you, give me tips, give me combinations that will make me want to wear your suit. If I buy earpiece from you, tell me other things that I would get. Educate me about the latest earpiece, combination of earpiece. You can be selling phones and be telling people that the newest version of this phone is out. Educate them on the phone. A lot of people are using phones and they don't even know the tools on the phone. A lot of people are using phones that they don't even know how to use the phones. Why don't you educate them on the phone or about the phones they're using? There's nothing you are selling. You are selling pure water. Educate people the benefit of drinking water daily. Doctor says drink 5 gallons of water. Educate them why they need to drink 5 gallons of water. We are selling fruits. Why should I eat fruits? Give me a reason why I should eat fruits. When people have a reason for something, they will do it. They will buy from you. If I am watching your status daily or I'm watching your Instagram page daily, and I know that, guy, there is a benefit in writing down my goals, and I don't have a notepad, and you're selling notepad, and you show me examples, nice concepts of how you can have a notepad that is very cute and very nice, paperback, leather jacket, nice notepad, and you write down your goals, and it keeps you moving. And even when you're walking on the road, you can hold the notepad with pride. And you are thinking, I will not buy the notepad from you. I will buy because I love paparazzi. I love paparazzi. I don't know, whatever definition of paparazzi you give. All right. So my point here is that give people reason for buying. Give people reason for staying around you. Your customers, make them special. Let them know that they will get the best from you. You see, I always tell myself that if it is not value, it is not coming from me. If it is not value, it is not coming from me. Anything that is coming from me must be valuable. Must be valuable. It must be valuable. The whole world is hungry for value. People are tired of the same thing over and over and over again. Same is lame. Write it, note it anywhere. Same is lame. Doing the same thing over and over again is very lame. Do something different. Do something. I was listening to DDK, was it yesterday or 2 days ago, Develeopment, and she was saying something that we live in a generation where informations are compressed for us. You don't need to read all these big books. You don't need to attend a 6-month diploma when you can attend it in 6 weeks. Everything, information is compressed already for us. You can go to somebody's blog and the person will summarize the whole book for you. You can go to somebody's website and the person will summarize the whole course for you. Information is compressed, but people are not ready to consume information. I don't know if you're following what I'm saying. Now, you have to give people reason to stay. Learn from the next set of people that will be successful in this world. are the people who are doing things creatively. People who are creative. I always tell my people that I am not afraid of competition. Compete if you want to compete. I don't care. My creativity will stand me out. My creativity will stand me out. Creativity will always beat competition. Anyway, hands down. Creativity will always beat competition. What you are selling, you don't want to know the amount of people that are baking cakes on my status. You don't want to know the amount of people that are selling shoes on my status. Why should I buy your own shoe? Why should I buy your own cake? Why don't you educate me the ingredients of making the cake? You are afraid that if you educate me on the ingredients of making the cake, I'll start baking my cake. You think I have the time to bake it? And you know the number of people that are like me that I don't have the time to bake the cake. If I try to bake a cake, it's only me that will eat it. All right. So give people reason to stay with you. Give people reason to stay in your community. And just watch. If people see reason to stay with you, you'll be surprised how your brand will grow and how your sales will skyrocket. And another thing is that people will not come to you. You have to look for people, especially when you are starting. When you are starting, you have to look for people. People will not look for you because they don't even know you. Why should they follow someone they don't know? But when you have track record, people start looking for you. And the problem we have in our generation is that everybody is proud. I am unapologetic about it. Everybody is proud. You see somebody who is making just 5K a month talking to you as if he's making 5 million naira a month. They are not ready to learn. They are not ready to do anything. They are just proud. They will tell you they are busy. Busy doing what? Busy doing nothing. Everybody is proud. Everybody is busy. But you see, you have to tell yourself that, see, I am not proud. And I am not busy. I am humble. I want to learn. Look for people. Learn from people. A lot of people are too proud to learn. You will see some people would see these flyers and they'll be like another motivational talk and all that, another motivational speaker and all that. People are like that. That is how people are. You can't do anything about it. But you that you are listening to me, you that are watching me, tell yourself that if I'm going to be successful, I have to remain humble. Proud people don't laugh. Proud people don't laugh. Proud people do not laugh. You have to tell yourself that I'm going to stay humble. No matter what, no matter where, I'm going to stay humble. That is what will sustain your success. Look for people. Learn from people. Learn from people. Look for people. There is nothing wrong with running adverts as a startup. Don't say that, I will post on my own status. You have been posting on your status for the last 2 weeks. How many people have bought from your status? Why don't you run your advert? Why don't you run your advert with a bigger firm and get more people? When I started out in digital products, I ran Facebook ads like crazy and I ran WhatsApp ads like crazy. And I am confident of the results. I was able to make over 400K last month. Guess how much I spent on ads? I spent more than 50K on adverts. I did not say that I have a team of people that are working with me. I can just tell them to post for me, and then you take them for granted. I pay when I run adverts on my own thing. I pay for you. You can have any of my managers. I pay for my own adverts on my own thing because why should I take them for granted? You guys are doing ads now. Use them anyhow. I don't do that. I respect everybody. For them to work with me, the privilege for me, and I do not take it for granted. So remain humble. Look for people. Talk to people. Leave your comfort zone. Reach out to people. Meet people. Tell them about what you are doing. Offer to help. I have met a lot of people who have offered to. I don't do my graphics myself. I am a graphic designer, but I am just too busy. Someone volunteered when the person saw value from what I am doing. The person volunteered and offered to do all my graphics for me for free. There is just one graphics I do by myself, and there is a template for it already. If you have been following my status, you would have been seeing the same template over and over again because I don't have time to start coming up with new templates. I use the same template. But this guy volunteered to do my graphics for me, and I gave him an automatic slot in terabytes because he offered to do this valuable thing for me for free. and I gave him a direct access to terabytes. Someone else has offered to do website for me, to do. I'm grateful to God for the people God has brought to me, but I did not start out like this. I started out by looking for people. I was the one looking for people. This is what I'm doing. Try me out. This is what I'm doing. Try me out. And when people try me out and they see that this guy is valuable, this guy, what he's doing is making sense, they stay with me and they even offer something in return and they start referring people to me. There is no day that will go by that somebody new will not chat me up and tell me that he was referred by somebody to me. Because I first of all went out of my way. I looked for people. I let people know what I'm doing, and I made sure that I kept them around me. I built a community for myself. Now, Clement Oyinlola is a brand, is a name that is standing on its own. Not because of Terabyte, not because of Communitera. I've never launched Communitera, but because people have seen that even the guy himself is offering value. I have built a community for myself. There are some people who cannot go a day without doing my status because of what I offer on my status. So, guys, I want to round off here. I think I'll be exactly 1 hour right now. I want to close right now, and I believe you have picked a lot of things. I believe you have learned something. You have been blessed. Yeah, let me talk pastorally. You have been blessed from everything I've been saying. You have learned something. You have picked a lesson that you can implement. You can utilize in your business. Your vision is very important. People will join you because they believe in your vision. People will join you because they don't believe but they like you. People will join because they don't believe and they don't like you. They just want to see what you are doing and they want to just check if you would succeed or not. And do not take people for granted. Do not take people for granted. And do not let people take you for granted. Do not let people take you for granted. You yourself don't take people for granted. And also do not let anybody take you for granted. Thank you very much. I think if you have questions now, I'm good to take up questions. I don't want to use more than 1 hour talking. And I believe you're not bored. I want to believe you're not bored by everything I've been saying so far. All right, so if you have questions, let us hear the questions. I want to come back to the host now. Thank you for this opportunity. It's a privilege. It's a privilege to share with people and to share my experience with people. So I think I'm good to take up questions now.
Wow. Thank you so much, sir. Thank you very, very much. We really appreciate you. It has been an amazing section. I have learned a whole, in fact, I'm okay. Let me just keep it as, let me not let the cat out of the bag. I'm really excited. Okay, guys, please help me, join me and thank Mr. Clement Oyinlola for such an amazing section. Remember, if you have a question, don't forget to ask your question using the Q&A button on this chat, so we'll be able to hear you. And if you're on Facebook, if you're seeing us from Facebook, well, if you're seeing us on, if you're on Facebook, just comment, just ask your question as a comment on under the post. I'll be able to see your question. All right. Someone is asking, Mr. Paul Ayara is asking, sir, what can I do to choose a niche? I've had this problem for some time.
Choosing your niche. Okay. Your niche is where you want to focus on, and your niche is something that that will determine how good or how well you do. Basically, your niche is your interest. All the English, forget all the English. Your niche, your interest, your area of interest, your area of passion, what you love to do. You know, people see this as motivational talk that, okay, what you do, what you love, and you will love what you do. You know, it is not a motivational talk. If you don't like selling shoes and you are selling shoes, when you're not making sales, you get frustrated and you move. But if you love to sell shoes and you are not making sales when you are selling the shoes, you will keep selling the shoes even though you are not making sales. So your niche is what you love to do. And examples of your niche can be fashion, your niche can be in fashion, your niche can be in entertainment, Your niche can be in marketing. Your niche can be in finance, banking, sport. Your niche can be anything. You know, I see a lot of people argue on sport every day, and as at this morning, some people still argued over yesterday's match for 1 hour, and I was like, God, instead of arguing and people not reasoning with you, people not seeing your perspective, people not agreeing with you, why don't you convert all your arguments into a digital product, into a content, not necessarily digital content now? Why don't for everything is going digital? So why don't you convert your all your arguments into a content to something digital? And instead of arguing with people who are not seeing things from a perspective, you have the full right to express yourself in your own way. Create a content for all your arguments and share it with people. Why don't you do that? Why do you waste your time arguing? So your niche is something you love to do. A lot of people waste their time doing what they love. When I say waste, that means they are not making something productive out of it. Yeah, that's what I mean with. They waste their time doing what they love. They are not doing something productive with what they love. So why do you have to do that? Why don't you just do something productive with what you love to do? That's your niche is simply what you love. So what you love, what your area of interest, that is your niche. What do you love to do? Do you like talking? If you like talking, why don't you do podcasts? Why don't you do daily podcasts? If you like to talk, why don't you do podcasts? Why don't you why don't you try to make audiobooks? Why don't you try to convert ebooks that somebody wrote into an audiobook? And you know, let me just stop there. Basically, what do you love to do? That's your niche.
Oh, thank you very much, sir. That's amazing. I think I think I'm going to start a podcast very soon because I've gotten a lot of people talking about, wow, your voice is amazing and all what not, stuff like that. So I think I'm going to start a podcast. Thank you so much for answering that question. We have a second question here.
Can I quickly address something, please?
Okay.
All right. I saw a chat from someone right now.
Yes.
The person said the fact that I left engineering to go over to economics really got me because it's part of my presentation on Friday. I'm reading from the chat now.
Yes.
The person said he also left mechanical engineering in 1993 and switched over to human resource management.
Yeah.
The question is like, why did I leave engineering? And it's magical, you know. I left engineering because I was distracted. That's the simple truth. I'm not going to lie to anybody. I was distracted. I had a lot of things I was doing. I was just distracted. I was trying to process study abroad. I didn't want to. I always believed Nigeria was not meant for me. So I just wanted to travel out of the country and go and study abroad. So I was distracted by FAT, IELTS, and then at the same time I was running a business. So I just got distracted and it got to a stage. Engineering was not working out for me. I was doing very badly in engineering and I just lost complete interest in engineering. Then when I got to economics, I saw something I loved. Like I fell in love with economics. Even though economics was not my first choice to go when I wanted to transfer. I wanted to go to a department that they don't do anything at all. They just pack attendance and do whatever you want to do. Department there are some departments like that. And you know what I'm saying. So
yes, you're correct.
I'll be able to do my thing. I'll be able to do my business. Nobody will disturb. Nobody will stress my life. But my parents said, no, I must go to a department that is significant. So economics came up and I fell in love with it. I've always loved economics in secondary school. I just didn't know why I didn't choose economics as my course in university. When I got to economics, I fell in love with courses. I love everything about economics and it's really helping me out now in my business and so far so good. Yeah, so some people are asking for my number. Okay.
Yeah, I will share that to them on the Telegram group and on WhatsApp. Okay, so there is one more question. There is one more question for you here. I think that's going to be the last question before we go. It's an anonymous attendee, so we'd have to take it that way. It's like, currently, I started up a company which is not yet profitable, and some of my guys at some point stopped responding. They don't get involved in meetings. I decided to avoid them and work with other guys. But is this a good move for the company? Will it have a negative effect?
All right. Okay. There is one last set of people I did not include in the four categories of people I mentioned earlier. And the last set of people are the people who don't like you, who don't like your vision. They just want the money. They just want the money out of it. And when the money is not forthcoming, when the money is not forthcoming, they tend to X themselves out of the thing. Now you can't do anything to control this. You don't control people's desire. You don't control people's passion. You can only find people with like mind to work with. Now you started up a company which is not profitable, and some of the guys are not responding because it's not profitable. That's the truth. That's the reason why they're not responding. If your business is generating millions of naira every month, they will always respond. They will always respond. They will always respond. Trust me. If your business is generating millions every month, they will always respond. So because they are not profitable, that if people like that affect you, people like that are on your team, people like that, if people like that are reacting, yeah, you have to just let them go. You can make it. You can open up to them and tell them, like, guys, what is going on? What is happening? Why have you stopped responding? Is it because of they are not profitable, or there's something else? If it's because they are not profitable, there is an avenue for you to leave the thing so that you will know those you are working with. And if you still choose to stay, please don't drag us down. And I will not advise let them stay. You have to make it clear, especially when there is um, percentage sharing in profit. Because if they are on the thing doing nothing, when there is no profit, when profit comes, they are the first set of people to demand for their own share. And when you don't make it clear for them now, you are giving them the full right to demand for what they did not work for later on in the future. So you can tell them now that, guys, if you know you are here for the money and you are not making money now, please, 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 and you either join us and let us build this thing together so that we can all enjoy the fruits together, or you excuse us and let us know those that are working with us. See, there's nothing wrong with people stopping to work, people not responding. There's nothing wrong with it. It simply means that they are not the set of people that you work. If they stop responding, tell them you are the boss. Tell them I cannot tolerate your silence on this thing. You have to bring something to the table. Excuse me. If you are not bringing anything to the table, you have to excuse us. That's the truth. You have to excuse us. That's the plain truth. So there is not it's not bad for the company. They are the ones that are not responding. It's not as if you are taking them for granted. They are the ones not responding. So just let them know that either join us and let us build this thing together, or you excuse us. Give them the avenue to resign by themselves, or tell them if they don't resign. What I did when the last big issue came up was that I posted on the group that if you don't trust my leadership in this brand, you have the full right to resign before 7 p.m. today. If you don't resign before 7 p.m., you don't resign by 7 p.m. today, you have given me the full right to fire you and to start you from the team. That was what I did. And one of them did not. The following day, she now said she's going to resign and all that. So put it out there that even though you are kind to everybody, you are nice to everybody, you cannot take your vision for granted. This company is built for a purpose. You are building something. If you are not working with us, you have to excuse us. We can't afford to have liability. It's what we have on ground. That is my answer to that.
All right, thank you very much, sir, for that amazing answer. I actually got something on it for myself too. I want to appreciate Mr. Clement or Oyinlola for coming around today to speak to us on community building, an effective tool for brand development. Thank you so much for the opportunity. We honor and appreciate you. We have no other question here. So this is where we're going to end today. But before we go, I would like to remind us all that at Chijam's Academy, we are officially taking Terabyte as our official advertisement agency from right
That's
now.
awesome.
We've already booked some slot already before now, but officially Terabyte is our official advertisement agency at
All right,
Chijam's
can I say
Academy.
something to that?
Okay, sir.
All right. Okay. In response to that, also, I think one of our managers is also online. I can see you, the mommy. I can see you among you. I'm also saying it right now that for every advert Jams brings into us, we get 85% discount from now in response to the partnership.
Wow, wow. Thank you so much, sir. Thank you so much, sir. We really appreciate.
You're welcome.
Okay, guys, this is where we're going to end. One more thing before we end. We are launching a website design training coming up by next week. The link is going to be shared on the groups. We have Duromi, thank you so much. Okay, so the link is going to be shared. I'm going to share the links to the website design training. If you are interested in learning how to design websites, I think I'm just going to show you guys how it looks like. Let me just quickly share my screen. I think my screen is being shared right now. Okay, this. I want to exit this until I can share my screen here. Yeah, cool. This is it. All right, so this is what you are going to learn from this training, how to design website like this. Yeah, these are some of the websites that we've done so far, and this is what you are going to be learning in this training. It's a 10 days training. Yeah, it's a 10 days training where we'll teach you the rudiments of web design with WordPress. So it's going to be very amazing. So if you're interested in learning how to design a website, move on to www.chijamsacademy.com/webdev. It's very easy. We had to make it very easy for everyone. So, and of course, look out for our web dev training advert on Terabyte. And then I shared Mr. Clement's phone number, WhatsApp contact on the chat box. If you're on Facebook and if you're on Zoom, you'll be able to access the link from Zoom and from Facebook. So if you want to reach out to him, he's very much available to hear. Remember, he told us that he's a very busy person. So make your request as quick and as concise as possible. Okay, we honor and cherish him so much, so we don't take him for granted. I had to seek for permission in his inbox before I could share his phone number on WhatsApp. All right, so thank you very much, sir. We really appreciate your presence. We really appreciate you. Thank you for coming around to train us today. It has really been insightful. If there is one thing I learned from this training, you said that you have to look for people. You always have to look for people as long as you are starting. And also that proud people don't last. So for you to last in this digital ecosystem, you have to be very humble. And I've watched you, I've followed you for a very long time. You are one of the most humble people I have met in this space. And I'm very grateful for you to come out today to teach us on very good strategies for business and community development. Thank you so much, sir. Okay, guys, this is where we're going to end today's section. No, not today's section. This is where we're going to end this afternoon section of Quantum Leap Summit 2020. Remember, we're having another section with Victoria Opaka by 7 p.m. It's going to be very amazing. If you want to learn how to build yourself in terms of skills development, personal development, and business development, make sure you are there with us by 7 p.m. The same link, okay, no, that's not the same link. We're going to be sharing the link on our Instagram, on our Facebook, on our Twitter handles, and every other community on our WhatsApp too. So make sure you join us by 7 p.m. It's going to be a great time. With this said, Mr. Clement, do you have the last word? We want you to say the last word to our audience before we go today.
All right. My last words are simple. Thank you very much for this opportunity. Thank you for this privilege. I do not take this for granted. An opportunity for me, and I'm grateful to God for bringing you across my path and for giving me the opportunity, the privilege to impact others as well. So I would just say this, that whatever you do, whatever you are doing, whatever you want to do, always remember to be grateful. for what you have and for where you are going. Yeah. So just trust the process. Don't look for shortcuts. Trust the process. Just time will tell. Time will tell. Time will announce if I'm around. Thank you very much. I'm very shy.
Thank you so much, sir. Thank you so much, sir. Okay, on this note, we're going to end this afternoon section of Phantom Leap Summit. Always remember, trust the process and be grateful for what you're doing and where you're going. I'll see you same day by 7 p.m. today. Make sure you come around and would enjoy a wonderful time together. Thank you so much, everybody, and have a great day ahead. Bye-bye.